What if one man's voice could carry the weight of justice, courage, and compassion all at once? A man who didn't just play heroes but lived like one, both on and off the screen? He was born on April 5, 1916, in La Jolla, California, Eldred Gregory Peck, a boy destined to walk a path filled with quiet dignity and unwavering strength. His early life was marked by hardship. His parents divorced when he was just 6. Raised mostly by his grandmother, he learned independence young. The loneliness shaped him, not into bitterness, but into depth. He studied medicine at Berkeley, but gravitated toward the stage. It wasn't about fame. It was about meaning, purpose. His lean frame, commanding presence, and that deep moral voice made him unforgettable from the moment he stepped into the spotlight. Hollywood came calling in the 1940s, and Gregory Peck answered with grace. His breakout role in The Keys of the Kingdom earned him his first Oscar nomination. But it was only the beginning. Film after film, he built a reputation not just as an actor, but as a man of integrity. Then came 1962, To Kill a Mockingbird. As Atticus Finch, he didn't just play a lawyer. He became a symbol, a father, a fighter for justice. In the racially charged climate of the time, Peck delivered a performance so honest, so human, it pierced the soul of a nation. For it, he finally received the Academy Award, a moment etched into cinematic history. But Gregory Peck was more than his roles. He was a devoted husband to Veronique, a loving father to 5 children. Off-screen, he was soft-spoken, intelligent, and deeply principled. He marched for civil rights. He spoke out against censorship. He never chased controversy, but never shied away from truth. Behind his iconic calm was a man who endured pain. He lost his son Jonathan to suicide, a heartbreak he carried quietly for the rest of his life. Yet he never let grief harden him. He used it to deepen his empathy, in art and in life. Over the decades, Peck starred in some of cinema's most unforgettable films: Roman Holiday, Cape Fear, The Guns of Navarone, Spellbound, and The Omen. Each character different, but all held together by his steady moral center. He received the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and the love of generations. Yet, ask anyone who worked with him, and they'll tell you it wasn't the awards that defined him. It was his decency. In 2003, Gregory Peck passed away at the age of 87. But even in death, his voice lingers. Not just in sound, but in spirit. Because in a world desperate for real heroes, Gregory Peck stood tall, spoke truth, and never wavered. He reminded us that kindness is strength, that silence can roar, and that sometimes the greatest acting comes from simply being a good man.